What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time here with Two Gun Pixie for this tabletop takeout. This isn't a full review. This is bullet points as to why myself, my wife, the 20-sided warriors, our Two Gun Pixie partner, Tom Vulo, why one of us likes a particular game. We put our thoughts together, and it shows up here on this episode. We do this every week. In fact, there's an episode of something every day of the week. We don't miss a day around here, my friends. We haven't for years. So welcome to Two Gun Pixie. Welcome to Tabletop Takeout. And I want to tell you about a game called Dome Crushers. This is a head-to-head, free-for-all battle between two monsters, but it's really two stables of monsters battling it out in an arena of their final battles. Well, I mean, they're going to fight again, so it's not really their final battles. But it sounds awfully fun and exciting to say it like that. But no, this is a monster battle card game between two players. And this game is really not so much as you might think about brute force and massive strength of some of these gigantic, titanic monsters and creatures. But really, this game has a lot of strategy to it. As I said, this is a two-player game. This is a head-to-head battle. And each player has the identical same deck of 12 cards. You know exactly what your opponent has, and they know exactly what you have. And this is where the strategy I was talking about comes down to. You have the same cards. You are going to make the same plays. So how are you going to maximize your play against an opponent who has the same cards as you and can potentially either make your same play or do something to ruin it? I know you have that level in every game, but when you're dealing with two identical decks, it really does strengthen up the entire need for a very deep, strong strategy. Now, as far as the rules to this game go, they purposely made them as streamlined as they could. I find the rules to be very easy. I taught it to the gang within moments. Tom Vulo loved the game. He got it right away. I think you may even have gotten a copy of the game already and started showing it off. I'm not sure about that. You'd have to ask him about that yourself right now. But yeah, it's been well received for it being fun, as well as these easy rules. And as far as the cards go, great quality. Love the card quality. They did a good job on that. And I enjoy the artwork. I often say this because it's true. When you're dealing with a game that has good artwork, you really do like looking at that game better. And maybe, just maybe because you like looking at that game a little bit better, you might choose it for your table a little more often. And that goes a long way. Now this, I think, really does wrap everything else perfectly. If you're looking for a fantasy-based card combat game, oh yeah, this is something you're going to need to look out for. Look at, I said look at and then look out for. I kind of combined in one sentence there. But both are true. Both are absolutely true. This game is made in mind for people like me, and I'm assuming, at least to some degree, individuals like yourself as well. They know their audience. Their audience is firmly planted in that Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder kind of gang, and they stick with it. They know that just like comic books, where you love seeing your favorite heroes fight and battle each other, sometimes in a fantasy game, it just comes down to the slaughter. It just comes down to murder hobering. So now your murder hobo can essentially be a stable of 12 gladiatorial style, epic, titanic monstrosities, creatures. I like the fact that it kind of makes you, if you're a fan of wrestling, it kind of makes you feel like a manager. Because you're deciding who goes out at what match against who. It's not you in the game. You're sending your peeps out. You're sending your gladiators, your warriors, your battlers out. I mean, the only thing this game is missing, and of course you can house rule this yourself, is a gambling system. As far as fast play, small box, fantasy filler style games go, this hasn't let us down. Not yet, it hasn't. It holds a good spot on the shelf. It holds a good spot in the lineup of just having fun with it. It was a surprise. A few of the guys didn't even know about the game. They didn't know this game existed. And I think that says a lot too. When somebody has absolutely no expectations, either way, going into playing a game because they never heard of it, and they walk away enjoying the game, wanting to play more of it, getting a copy for themselves. I mean, it's easy to go out and buy the big selling games because they're big hits and you don't want to, FOMO, you don't want to miss out on shit. But when that attitude of needing a game that you've played comes from a smaller company game, yeah, I like that. I think that does say a lot. So don't just listen to what I have to say or any other influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm an informer. I give you information. Don't listen to talking heads and disembodied voices on YouTube that are telling you to buy this, buy that, check this out, check that out. Honestly, I'm not pointing fingers or saying anything, but you never know when some company has bought or bribed someone to say what they want. But when you watch a playthrough, that's a little more honest, I think. So find some play. I don't care if they're from here or anywhere else. I don't care. Just go watch some playthroughs of Dome Crusher so you can get a better idea whether this is a game that you, your family, your friends, your gaming pals, whether it's something that when you put down on the table, people are going to enjoy. So go, get some more information, watch some videos, and then, hey, why don't you come back here and let us know what you think of Dome Crushers.